sack. It is a frigid sack. Okay, it is a Thursday, THC Thursday. That is a redoubtable high question one. Law Dog back in the hizzy from his worldly travels. We are here, segment 1, divisional round, NFL weekend, best weekend of the year.
Oh, don't forget
if you're a football fan.
Don't forget our audience.
And,
behind the camera.
And behind it, we have behind the camera. Do we give him a name?
That's Big Papa E, right?
Do we have to? What is it?
That's Big Papa E right there.
The names are being changed to protecting us, and you will know him, refer to as Big Papa E. So if you hear something off here, that's just Big Papa. It's not your imagination talking to you, okay? So anyway, we are live in the frigid sack, okay? And it is again, THC Thursday, segment 1, divisional round, NFL, best weekend of the year, and we have a Law Dog with a dog in the race here. We will get to that one. But 4 excellent games. This is the best weekend of the year, and again in segment 2 we're going to predict the national championship, which is why this is now officially the best weekend of the fucking year, because we have a true national champion that's going to be decided Monday night. So we'll get to that in segment 2.
So the division round leads
into that.
I'm sure it will lead right into it.
Yes.
I'm sure it will not take any
right
turns.
Here it will. But this weekend the NFL leads right into it. I mean, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
There'll be many twists and turns here. But anyway, the first game, ironically, is the two-time reigning champion Chiefs hosting the Houston Texans, who, despite all of the criticism, and a lot of it was deserved, and the underachieving and the step back, here they are in the Final 8. Here they are. So their defense was incredible last week. They really, I'll tell you what, that kid, they messed with his mental state there. They fucked Herbert up. Yeah, they fucked him up. And that's something to be said. So the defense looks much better, or looks as advertised for the first time pretty much since the beginning of the season. They're still down a couple of receivers, but Nico Collins looked amazing the other night. I heard Joe Mixon, the running back, is questionable right now.
All right, but I need you to tell me something, because going into this weekend, that's probably the game I'm least looking forward to. So I'm hoping you can give me a reason to look forward to it. Because as I look at it, it's kind of like you said to your friends over the text. It doesn't feel like the Texans can fuck with them.
Well, I'm pretty sure I think we know what these two think. Right.
Well, that's why I'm coming to you, because I know you typically see it differently than me.
Well, the thing is, not that I don't think the Chiefs are going to win. Here's the deal.
It's how.
They played this team 3-4 weeks ago in Kansas City, and it was a 17-16 game in the fourth quarter. They were right there, and then, of course, they wet themselves. It ended up being a 20.
What happened?
They lost by 8, 27-19. It was something like there was a turnover or a block, something stupid. One of these many fluke wins that the Chiefs had all season. I have 8 at the top. They had a lot of bullshit wins, like ridiculous. Their average margin of victory is 3. The spread is 8. Now, here's why this is going to be interesting. It's very difficult to beat a good team twice in the same season. And the Kansas City Chiefs' average margin of victory this year is a mere 3 points. They've dodged a shit ton of bullets. And at some point, somebody's going to catch them, because they're not the dominant team in this conference. They're not. They went to Buffalo and got their ass whipped. They should have lost to Denver at home they did the blocked field goal from like the 10-yard line. What the fuck that was.
But what do you say to people that, because I heard people talking about the Buffalo-Kansas City game, saying Kansas City purposely didn't show them anything. Now, I don't know if that's complete horseshit.
I get news for you.
Nothing. Is that possible?
No, nothing was locked up yet. You have to get the 1 seed.
But at that point,
you can't play this game like it's an exhibition game.
But at that point, Kansas City could see their path to the 1 seed already.
They had nothing locked up when they played that game. They weren't even close. They didn't lock it up until weeks later.
Right, but I'm saying they were in position even with the loss to win. Like they knew they would still be ahead with the loss. That's all I'm saying.
There's no way an NFL coach did that.
No.
Nope.
I can't see Andy Reid or Spagnuolo doing that.
It's a strategy thing.
Not with nothing locked up. If they already had the 1 seed locked up, maybe.
They were already in the 1 seed.
They had it. Nothing was locked up. Not even close.
I'd almost say that game didn't even matter. regular season.
But
game.
that's my point.
Well, here's the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe they said, "Fuck this, we don't have to win this game."
Well, that doesn't explain the other 8 games they won by the skin of their teeth.
Without a doubt.
I mean,
No, that's
there's
true.
just every fucking we
true.
might see them down the road. We're not going to show them.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? Who fucking coaches like that?
Look,
Nobody I know coaches like
I
that.
admit,
It's just,
it feels unlikely that.
Well, the Giants
that
coach
happens.
doesn't coach like that. You know, he's trying to win when they should lose. You know,
Well, we got to build culture.
yeah, that's true.
What the fuck? I mean, when you're
That
2
was
and
crazy.
14.
Now, by the way, if
Yeah.
had you led with Casey's trying to build a culture, now we've had a point of discussion.
Well, they're building a culture of strategy and foresight.
A culture of strategy
and foresight. Not foreskin, foresight. Okay? Because they're seeing this and going, look, we could actually lose this game, still get the 1 seed, the bye, and then when they come to Kansas City,
you don't take that chance.
bit, bat, boot, bat, bit.
You don't take
Never
that
saw it
chance.
coming.
You don't take that chance.
I agree with you. I think you're right. I think they got smacked
Andy Reid
around.
is he would never. That would never enter his mind.
So look, if Kansas City was playing Buffalo this weekend, I'd say they got a good shot of being upset. I don't see them losing to Texas.
I'm telling you right now. I'm not saying KC is going to lose this game. I'm telling you this is going to be a lot closer than people think. This is not. They're 8 points. If I was laying money on this, I would take the Texans in the 8
You don't
points.
think we're going to see playoff Pat?
I don't think playoff Pat is. They've got a 35-year-old Travis Kelce who is on his last legs. They haven't established a one on the outside, and they're set. Their corners, you can burn their corners. Their corners are not that good.
Damn, you're underestimating Kansas City.
Yeah, I like Kansas City's defense a lot.
I've watched them for 17 weeks. Their average margin of victory is 3 points. They should have lost 8 games.
Dude, they might have average corner. Their line is way
The
above
teams that
average.
should have beat them.
Those
most of
close
their
games,
corners.
I mean, if you got experience, I mean, whether you win them or not, in crazy fashion, which
But
they
they
did,
have won.
they
Patriots,
still won them.
Right.
So after a while, you got to be like,
Let me give you an
And they're
example.
not high scoring.
right.
Let me give you an
40,
example.
38
The Patriots did this in 2010. They literally had a season just like this in 2010. They were 14-2, but they were winning every game by the skin of their teeth. Brady won his second MVP, and he was 36 touchdowns and 4 picks. Ridiculous. Completed over 77 passes. He was. I've never seen anyone that accurate with that and that limited talent. This was before Gronk, and
But that's not a Mahomes isn't having a season like that.
It's not. I'm saying what? What are we talking about Mahomes? I'm talking about Mahomes. Listen, the point is.
I thought you were saying the Pats had a season just like.
I'm
the
talking about in
Chiefs
terms of
had.
they had the similar record. They got the bye, but they were winning by the skin of their teeth as a team.
Yeah.
They were winning by like 4 points a game. You know,
Yeah, but it sounds like Brady was playing amazing.
he was. but
Mahomes really hasn't.
That's
played
not my
great.
point. Will you let me finish? That's not my point. My point is.
Jesus Christ, I can't talk.
I didn't say you could, I said let me finish first, and you can respond to it. Okay. My point is that they were winning every game like this in myriad of ways, and Brady was lights up, but they weren't that good of a team yet. So then they get in the playoffs, they have the bye, and the Jets come in and beat them. And by the way, they played the Jets the second time. That was the night of the butt fumble, 45-3. That was that year. They embarrassed on my football, and they just came in like the Jets have no chance in this fucking game. They lost 45-3 in New York. Like this is over. And the Jets beat them 28-21. So I'm just saying, I've seen this before.
There's a 5% chance.
There's
is what you're saying.
There's a better than 5% chance.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
I'm saying is I'm taking
I
Houston
read
in
you.
the upset, motherfucker. How do you like that?
Woo! That's bold.
How do you like
That's
that?
bold.
That's right.
That's
That's
almost
right.
as bold as my
That's-
Ohio State for the national championship pick a few weeks ago on this show. And you guys
Well,
just
ironically, I picked Notre Dame.
Hey, you did.
Oh,
You did.
I think I was getting more ripped than you.
No.
By the national media? Nobody.
By the
had
national
Notre
media,
Dame.
maybe. Not by
Yeah.
us, though. We
Yeah,
were
I
just like,
picked Texas.
Yeah.
I picked Texas.
Who was in the Final Four and could have won that game. We'll talk about that later. Bottom line is this: Texans in the upset.
I don't see it. I'm taking KC all day. You got KC?
Okay.
I just
Yeah, I
can't
got
see it.
KC too, and then
the Saturday night game.
oh, so I can't. So
Go ahead.
I had to wait for you to finish.
I didn't think you had
So
to-
it's like I'm done. Let's go to the next game. I'm good.
You just said, yeah, I got KC. That was your response.
Dude, you talk for 10 minutes. I try to say one fucking word, and it's like, let me. Finish.
What are you gonna say? Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
move on to the next game. What the fuck? I don't give
You
a-
got KC. We got KC.
we got KC.
That's it's easy. It's an easy game.
KC. All right. So the Saturday night game. This is an AFC. No.
Great game.
Well, no, it's an
It's
NFC
Ravens.
game, my
NFC.
friend.
I thought it was Ravens.
No.
That's
Sunday
a Saturday
night?
night
That's
game.
Sunday night.
Saturday night is in the Motor City.
Yeah,
baby.
this is you guys. And the upstart Commanders, who I don't think we can call them an upstart.
The Comanches.
I'll tell you right now. The Commodores. We agreed to call them Commodores.
Commodores.
We're changing their name to the Commodores. That's a lot fucking cool.
It's a sick name.
It's a sick name.
The
Commodores, baby. You know who the Commodores
Dude, so here's the thing that pisses me off about this game.
No.
Here's the thing. As a non-Detroit, non-Washington fan,
Yeah.
what pisses me off about this game is I'm rooting for both these teams.
That is the
And
problem.
it pisses me off because I wish the fucking Commanders were going to Philly so they could upset those motherfuckers because you know I hate them.
Of course.
Okay? And I wish the Rams were coming to you so, you know, Jared Goff could smack around Matt Stafford one more time for good old time's sake. You know? And then, boom, Detroit can beat the Commanders in the fucking championship game and go on and win the title.
Just like they did
That's
in
how I like to see
the reverse of 1991.
Yeah, when the Redskins beat
Redskins
them.
beat them.
Then.
Handedly. They beat them.
Yeah.
Well, nice recall on that.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
I
I've got another little
solid
theory
point.
of what might happen, but we'll stay.
Oh, don't
we'll
tell
stay.
me you're going against them.
We'll stay. No, you know what? For the first time on this show ever,
This is true, by the way, America.
because I've picked against them,
He's
and I've
never
been
picked
wrong.
them. He's a Detroit Lions fan.
I know, and I've
He
been
picks
wrong the
against
2
them every
games.
fucking week.
Yeah, that I was
You
here.
picked against them both times?
Picked against them both times. I just felt like it was time for them, and they got it done. They got it done.
So negative.
Yeah, this one doesn't.
You make a Boston fan look positive.
Washington. And I can see where you guys' points because Magic's part of the organization.
Yeah.
And he's won everywhere he's been. It
Well,
doesn't matter.
I don't care
Sparks,
about Magic, though.
Dodgers. I know, but I'm just saying he's part of that.
He goes to
team.
Dodgers start winning.
Yeah, I think he's got 14 rings. When
Yeah.
we're talking about all the teams he's managed and whatever it is.
He turns a lot of shit to gold, basically.
Yeah, he's got that. For real, man. I mean,
He's the deal. He's the prime time of basketball.
Fucking Dodgers.
But I feel like
Dodgers, man.
It's crazy.
as good as Jaden Daniels has been, they aren't ready for that environment.
No,
they're
they're
not ready.
And-
They are the highest priced average tickets for a divisional game
And
in
here's
NFL history.
Here's
this
the
weekend.
problem.
Really?
It's not even that Daniels won't
It's
play.
incredible
great.
what people are paying to get in the building in a Ford Field.
Daniels can play great.
$2,000 a ticket. It's crazy.
He can have a great game, and it's not going to matter.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, here's the problem. They're good on offense, but they don't have Detroit's firepower. They can't match them.
And David Montgomery's back.
And Montgomery's back. This turns into this.
Yeah.
and they can't
and
keep
on
up
defense,
with
you've
them.
gotten some people back over the past few.
Anzalone
He was big against Minnesota.
huge against Minnesota, and he
Remember,
broke. He
I
broke. I
called
mean,
out that name.
You did.
He was a guinea.
a
You did.
fractured forearm. He's playing 4 weeks later. That's just incredible to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tough. That's tough.
I'm telling you, they are a team of destiny. It is
Y'all
their year.
have the. I mean, offensively, that offense is just a juggernaut.
I'm saying that
And then
this is the problem.
The coaching is
Everything-
also on another
I
level.
mean,
Yep.
and the fact that both their running backs are back now. They had the best 1-2 punch in the NFL
Yeah.
when they were both. They're back now. This is frightening what their offense is going to be like with these two. So I mean, look, and I think Washington will play well in this game. It won't matter. They're running into a train. They are. This is a train.
Yeah,
Now,
it sucks, 'cause
Kingsbury is going to be.
I love Jaden.
Yeah.
They're going to have some. They're going to have some stuff for the Detroit defense. Kingsbury's a good offensive coordinator. I mean, he's great. And again, him against Ben Johnson. That's good. That's a nice, intriguing little matchup.
I'm not saying they're not going to put up a fight.
They
They
can
are.
give you a little
But
scare.
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to stay with them. They will put up a fight. They're not going to roll over. Again, this ain't going to be a bum blasting, but they will pull away at the end.
They will pull away again, and will they cover? I think they're 9.5 right now.
I don't know. It's going to be. I'm thinking this is a 38-31.
But also this. You know what this could be though, RJ?
or 38-28 or something like that.
But what if it's like the
If
Commodores?
it's 9.5,
The
it would be
Commodores
10.
finally see
Vegas
the big
knows.
lights.
Yeah, Vegas
I think
knows.
this could be the Commodores finally see the big lights and go, oh shit, and they just get.
Jaden Daniels.
That's gonna be a crazy environment.
I could see him getting molly.
When I saw they had to play Washington, I was like, not even worried about that.
Jaden Daniels. For them to get mollywopped, Jaden Daniels would have to wet himself. This kid doesn't.
Not wet himself. What if they scheme him and fuck with him?
Look at. They're going to. I'm saying they're going to put up 30 points on Detroit. Detroit's going to put up more. This is going to be a shootout. But they're not going to be able to hang with them.
There's a chance they kind of deer in headlights in this game. I feel like for some reason.
Jaden Daniels came
I don't
out
know why
of
I
LSU
feel
and he
it.
was the best player in the best conference.
That place is gonna be loud.
He knows he's not afraid of pressure.
Not
What you're
Silverdome,
saying,
not
there's a
funny. It's
better
Silverdome
chance of
loud,
what
but it's
you're
gonna be
saying
damn loud. I
happening.
mean,
I don't see him wetting himself. I don't know about his coach, but he won't. I tell you that right.
Well, I mean, his coach has wet himself before.
We know.
One of the biggest weddings.
Oh no, not one of them. The biggest,
biggest wedding
ever.
I mean, 28-3. What was it?
23.
You know, Dan Quinn was the
That was
head coach of that.
that was a
football
flood.
yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
That was a Category 5 wedding.
So it could be a wet wash. I mean, mean, it could be an absolute slip and slide out there.
It could also be a long distance loafing.
Well, this one might be. This would be a diarrhea job.
This would be diarrhea.
This would just
the
be
diaper
just
tube.
Shit hitting the fan, splat. Yeah.
That was the other night.
I get it.
I don't know where we're going. This
is pretty typical.
This
Audience.
is why we are big in Belgium and Italy right here. This what just happened.
He's crazy Americans.
He's crazy motherfuckers.
So what do you think about the Lions?
Love them, man. But that's hometown, so.
But I mean, against Commodores, you scared at all?
No.
No, he's
Not
not.
at all.
He shouldn't be.
Not at all.
No.
They're gonna get slapped around.
I don't know if they're slapped around. They're gonna beat. I think it would be either 41-31 or 38-30.
Dan Campbell's gonna come out doing up downs.
And again, I think Daniels will play well. They just won't. They don't have enough.
Yeah.
They just don't have enough yet. They need another receiver to really compete with that offense. So we agree on that. Okay. So then Sunday, what's the first game on Sunday? Oh,
Baltimore's at night.
that's the Philadelphia Rams Eagles. Now this one.
Rams Eagles.
This is the one that really fucking intrigued me. I am loving it. Yes, because people are sleeping on the Rams, and
100%.
they have not been healthy. They got healthy at the end of the year. They started trucking people, and I'm telling you, Matthew Stafford, is the second best quarterback in this playoff. I'm not kidding when I say that. It's Patrick Mahomes, and then it's him. He's got a Super Bowl ring there. He's been. I'm telling you right now, he beat Tom Brady in a playoff game. Fucking Mahomes never did that. So I'm saying, look.
So you take Stafford over Josh Allen right now?
I don't. Here's the problem. I don't know where Jalen Hurts is right now. Like they're off. He's off. Something's off there. They can't throw the ball.
Yeah.
And the other problem.
It's been like that all year.
The other problem for Philadelphia is they played this team early in the year. They trucked him. And what's his nuts? Your boy ran all over him to the tune of 160 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
There is no way that's going to happen again. There's no way that's going to happen again because they're going to put 7 in the block. They're going to say, all right, let's see where you are right now. See if AJ brought his book to them. They're going to test him, and if they get him throwing long,
He just likes to read. You know.
I have no problem with him.
Just likes to. I agree with you on everything. You just forgot one very important current thing. The Rams are playing very inspired football right now.
I didn't forget it.
But you think that's a big part of it?
I think it's a huge part of it.
That's
I think it's a huge storyline. I mean, and if there's anybody that's going to get a ref on the NFC side, it's going to be the LA Rams.
By the way, there's one little tease I think you missed.
What did I miss?
The coaching matchup here is a mismatch.
Oh, McVay's got this all
McVay
day.
has got
That's great. I love it.
Over this guy. This guy's done a lot of questionable shit. McVay is a proven. He's been through some shit. McVay.
And then let's think about what that could mean for the next game.
Yeah.
You said Matt Stafford would get thrown around in Detroit, but just remember, the Rams are hot. They're playing inspired football. How poetic would it be for him, who's never won a playoff game with the Lions, to go into Ford Field and knock off the Lions, go to the Super Bowl?
Or he loses to the Lions.
Or he loses to the Lions
I think
again.
the storyline is he loses to the
But
Lions.
he's lost.
Football too.
He's already lost the Lions a couple times.
Yeah.
Last year in the playoffs,
Yep.
earlier this season.
But I'm saying he's got.
So he's already lost.
See, he's got his ring though.
He does.
This would be vindication for the Lions. Like, you know what, we're going to win one without you. In fact, we're going to go through you to get it. And that's why I think that's going to be the matchup. I think that's what's going to happen. Just a little foreshadowing.
I think it's
Okay.
little Rams Lions. We both agree that'll probably be the NFC Championship.
No,
I think so.
I disagree.
You're going to go Eagles.
So, I really hope you're both right, but I think the Eagles are better than the Rams, just plain and simple.
I think the Eagles are healthier. That's
Yes, for the majority of the season. Agreed.
They were healthy though.
Now they got everybody back.
I understand,
You know what I
but the Eagles are one of those teams that has cornerbacks.
Oh, they do.
They
Yeah.
have a
Oh,
lineman.
yeah. I'm not even
They have a
throwing
line-
shade at the Eagles.
They're not going to be able to cover these two.
Dude, they've covered shit like that throughout the season.
They have not. First of all, the first time they played, these two weren't on the field. They weren't.
Eagles held Terry McLaurin to 1 catch.
There's 2 of these guys, and by the way, they're both better than Terry McLaurin. That's right. I said it.
Hey man, don't hate on Puka.
Puka's better than Puka.
Yeah.
And I like McLaurin. He's a good receiver. These 2 are both better than him.
Solid, yeah, man.
But Cooper Kupp
And
is
Kyron
one
Williams
triple
is
crown.
basically a third receiver, and he runs up between the
And
tackles.
Higbee, not the
Oh man,
Thigby.
Thigby. It was Thigby.
I still think the Eagles are a better
Yancey
team.
Thigby.
Okay, so he's got the Eagles. You and I are going with the Rams.
Eagles have
Going with
better-
Rams.
All right, so
Eagles
2
have been a
Rams,
better team
1 Eagles. Okay.
throughout the year.
Okay.
All right.
So he's got that.
I think Sirianni's been okay.
Yeah. McVay's.
He's gonna get schooled.
I mean, I hope you're right. I'm not going to sit here and argue for the Eagles because I don't want them to win.
School is in session Sunday at 1 o'clock.
They don't win that.
But everybody in Detroit that I've talked to is like, Barb, we already know how this is going to go with the NFC Championship.
I'm telling you, this is destiny.
Stafford again.
That's the perfect.
So do they
what
want
better way
to?
for Detroit to break through than go through their quarterback and then win the Super
100%.
Bowl?
They already
not to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
To advance.
I mean, that would be the third way to beat him. Beat him in the divisional round last year. Yeah, right? And then they beat him regular season and then beat him in the NFC Championship game.
You know, I want to take that.
Yeah, right.
So y'all want that?
Yes, I'd love to see that match.
I'm talking about Detroit fans.
Oh, no, I'd rather see Philadelphia.
You'd rather see
You're more,
absolutely.
Yeah, you're more afraid of them than you are Philly.
Yeah,
Really?
absolutely.
Yes,
Way
because
more
they're better.
Rams.
Because Hurts.
Because Sean McVay is
Sean
a good
McVay
coach.
is a better coach, and look, as Jalen Hurts has played great as well, he's not. Matthew Stafford's still a better quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Shula proved he was smart last week.
That's the best Hurts ever played. He's never been back to that point.
Not close.
With that defense, Shula basically copied Dan Campbell's game plan, and it was smart to see, they pay attention.
Yeah.
I mean, they shut the Vikings down.
They did.
So, I mean, they also had, some
Excuse me.
very Kansas City-inspired referees as well. Because there was that forward pass that wasn't a forward pass.
This
that
is the other.
by the way,
here's the other thing about that
Right?
Kansas City game, real quick.
Yeah.
This ref thing, everybody's talking about this.
What's the ref thing?
Kansas City said they get the calls, and people are putting up videos of these calls. And by the way, at least half of them are legitimate complaints.
Yep.
So there's this whole thing with Kansas City, like these refs are bailing you out thing. And what if the refs are, all right, we got to stay out of this one?
Dude, whoever's at the top, that's the talk. When y'all were at the top, everybody.
No, we had real problems like Spygate and Deflategate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
Whoever's at the
didn't have
top
the
is
refs. It was
cheating,
more
it's not
like,
them.
it was more. You
yours.
guys were more intricate.
But there are videos of this. These
There was
pass
fucking
interference
suspensions
calls.
for you.
No, but there were actual videos of them. People would put them up from that Sunday, like, look, right, and
I mean, there was videotape of Belichick videotape.
That's what I thought he was talking about at first.
No, but
I mean, fair enough.
This is all this season we've been saying and putting up calls
There's
in
an old
every
saying:
game.
if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I have no problem with the saying. I'm saying this is the backlash from this. And I'm just saying, what if the refs just say, you know what? All right, you're here. You're the ones who we're going to put the whistles away.
All I know is I got
I'm
to
just saying.
I got to hear the reasoning.
I'm just saying.
I got to hear the Bills Ravens reasoning from RJ. I got to hear this.
We're talking about what? Bills Ravens.
We got.
Well, that's the last.
Sunday
That's
night
the
game.
big Duke-a-roo. Oh, the Ravens are going to run them over.
Oh, so you like the Ravens?
They're
in
going
this
to run them over.
one. Okay, so
Run
That's a
them.
good pick.
So my
run them
conspiracy
over.
theory pick was I figured the Bills would get there, and then you'd have the playoff Lamar you'd invoke that narrative again, and then you got Josh Allen. Can he get over the hump narrative against Mahomes?
I'm telling you right now.
And that would be the game where he would do it, and if he didn't, it would be like, well, he just can't do it. He just can't get over
the
the hump.
Ravens are the better team.
Oh, that would set up a good one. You're right.
The Ravens played them
You
during
see what
the
I mean?
regular
Like,
season.
when you look at the storylines,
I mean, it's going to be closer than the last time when the Ravens bum blasted them 35-10 because they ran them over, but they're still going to run them over again. Because at the end of the day, they can't stop Derrick Henry and Lamar.
No.
They can't stop. And by the way, here's the other problem. The first time they played then, their defense wasn't playing well yet. It was after
Right.
week 10. Now, the last 6 weeks, the Ravens defense
What was
has
the
been
score when
lights
they
out.
played?
35-10.
I don't know. I like Lamar Jackson, man, a lot.
Ravens.
Yikes.
Lamar's exciting to watch. He says the right things in the media. You know what I mean? He's real talented. I mean, he's
I
like
just don't-
amazing.
But so what makes you? So on one side of the scale, you said it's hard to beat a good team twice, but on this one, you think it's just going to be same.
I'll tell you why. It's nothing. I'll tell you why. Because in that type of a game, which is like 10-degree weather, if it's that, running games are everything. And the Ravens have the better running attack. And nobody wants to tackle Derrick Henry in that.
James Cook was a great back.
Yeah, he was great.
He's
Yeah.
awesome. But listen,
Coupled with
this
Josh
year-
Allen, that's a hell of a running.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But here's the difference. Henry is this generation's Earl Kilgore.
You're right.
And if you've played in cold
Right.
weather, which
Yeah.
I have football,
Yeah.
hitting people, it hurts even more. And this guy is a battering ram. This is the guy you don't want to hit play
I'll
in
take
this weather.
Lamar and Derrick though over
Yeah.
Josh and James.
No doubt.
You know what I
of
mean?
course.
Yeah.
I just
But
didn't know.
I-
But I mean, they got a running
well,
game.
Fair point though.
Yeah.
They're not scrubs by any
No,
means, and that's
no.
and Josh can do both.
Yeah.
It's just can he win? And they got a new stadium coming too. They need to fill it.
I'm
So
just saying,
they
the
need the wins,
the
right?
Ravens, if they
Bills
if they-
fans will always feel that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's true.
true.
Just
Those
like Lions
fans,
fans.
just like Lions fans. If the Ravens just do what they do best, Buffalo can't stay with them.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
It'll be a closer game because it'll be in Buffalo, but the Ravens are still going to win probably by 10 points. So
Lamar really needs to win this.
that's going to do it for segment 1. We're going to come back segment 2. We have a national
Do you agree?
championship. The first true national championship will be decided on the field and not by a bunch of fucking computers. Segment 2 coming right up. Ohio State, Notre Dame. A lot of history here. Segment 2 coming right up.